have destroyed your life. I have brought your sons back as soulless zombies!
And how?
Dad fights.
Is mine louder? Louder? Oh, yeah,
Oh, fucking, I got Pizza Hut.
Pizza guts?
Pizza Hut beer guts.
Yeah. You need to take a shit?
No, it's got a lot of bubbles.
That's our intro. Lots
All
of
right,
bubbles.
there we go.
No,
All
no.
right. Well, welcome to the episode where I talk about my bubbles. My tummy hurts. This is my tummy hurts.
Hey, this
episode
is
1.
This is
Lactose.
our new podcast. All right. Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant. This guy is.
My tummy hurts. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't process dairy apparently, so we're weak.
Or Pizza Hut. We just can't process PepsiCo products.
Is Pizza Hut owned by PepsiCo?
If you don't
That's
see
why.
this, I'm nodding.
That's why.
Yes.
So Pizza Hut, their app was broken today.
Oh yeah.
So I had to call in like a fucking peasant.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, listen, like,
Such a
I have the
human move.
app, everything's already saved. Like, I'm like, did you receive an order? Because I was just calling to see if like the app messed up.
Yeah.
And they're like, no,
Just
there's
give
no
me shit.
order. I'm like, all right, well, let's put in this order.
Hey, come on.
And she's like, do you want me to read you the specials? I'm like, no, I have the specials. It's on the app. I'm just gonna tell you what I ordered initially. And yeah,
I'm
for some
special.
reason it is $20 more expensive to place the order over the phone
Then to
versus
do it on the
using
app.
the app.
That's weird.
Yeah, you know what's even worse is
Customer service.
No. Sardella's, Brothers Pizza,
Pizza wings. Yep.
and Barrows, all 3 pizza places in that strip down here by our
Not that
house.
far. Okay.
Yeah. They don't deliver anymore because they don't have delivery drivers.
Because Dine and Dash.
Yeah, they're like,
what's that?
"Dude,
DoorDash.
You don't have DoorDash or Uber Eats? I'm like,
No, I don't want to pay $15 extra.
yeah, I'm like,
on
listen,
top
I
of
have
the $15
enough
extra dollars I'm already paying
right? Like, what? So they're like,
for a $3 pizza. Sorry.
so I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm getting Pizza Hut. I was just like, when did this happen? But then again, usually if it's Barrows, I just stop on the way home. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Should have said something. I would have picked it up to pizza.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, should I just like?
Dude, I was
Jeremy
totally-
said he's on his way. I should have been like, pick up my
pick up my
order.
fucking
Yeah,
pizzas on the way. I
could
did that
have-
last
We could
time.
have had Brothers Pizza or
Yeah.
Barrows, dude.
I did that for you one time.
Wait, you went and picked up Barrows? I thought DoorDash dropped it off.
No, well, I do pick up. And then, yeah, they do both. But no, there was one time I came and on my way
Oh,
up
that's
here.
right.
and I
You
brought-
stopped by the
You're like,
Barrows.
hey, can you stop by the Brothers?
Oh, it was Brothers. That's right.
Pick up my fucking pizza and bring
Yeah.
it up. I was like, yeah, all right.
I don't want to pay no driver, an extra, 15
that's on my
bucks
way.
plus tip.
It's like straight up on my way.
Yeah.
So
now
I got bubble guts.
Pizza Hut. I mean, I should have got thin crust because I know every time I get the original, it's like mushy.
It's not even the original. That's
Yeah,
not
no.
even the original Pizza Hut pizza. I want to tell you that. It's not original.
It's a little
I'm really
better.
serious.
I mean,
Don't
it's-
point at
it's-
you.
Yeah, dude.
I
It's
usually
like,
don't point at you
it's
about things. I'm serious about this.
I don't know. Maybe they need to set it in the timer for like 5 more. I should ask for like extra crispy. I don't know. Just like when you do Costco and you tell them like, hey man, I don't want to chew through your raw ass dough. Can you
Yeah.
bake it an extra 5 minutes? Like I'll pay extra for an actual pizza.
extra cooking.
Yeah.
Extra
yeah,
heat.
Yeah. The electricity used to heat my pizza.
Hey, speaking of Mandela effects, I got one for you.
All right.
What are the last lyrics of "We Are the Champions"?
Oh, the world.
Listen to it.
Like again,
Listen to it again. My theory is because it's a remaster.
that they may have left that off.
Not that they may have. They did, dude.
Oh.
Because my oldest Braden, he was like, "Hey, what are the last words?" And a song I've known for like 30 fucking years.
Listen, I saw the Live Aid live video. He says, "Of
Of
the
the
world."
world.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
So I put it on, and of course, the song's tattooed in my head forever
Yeah.
and ever. So of course I'm gonna I listened to it, and towards the end I was waiting for the "of the world."
Wait, I have jazz on vinyl. Do you think maybe it's that when they transferred to like digital or even CDs that
They said there's some remaster because if you bring it up on like the streaming,
Yeah.
it'll come up as "We Are the Champions" remaster.
Okay.
And it's not there.
Should
It just
we
goes,
test
"We
your
are the
theory?
champions," and it just goes.
Just silent.
Well, not silent, but the music's
Yeah.
running out. But yeah, dude, do it up. Do it up right now.
don't know.
I mean, we're not even talking about Venture Brothers. Come on, might as
All right,
well.
I'll do it up.
Do it up. This is one of those dad fights episodes where we don't even talk about our podcast
rocky
yet.
start yet, but
This
it's
is like
all
one of
good.
those really long, those really long video game intros. Like my first one that comes to my mind is Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah.
Where you're playing the game for like 12 hours, all of a sudden you're like, Assassin's Creed 3. Wait, the game just started?
Yeah. I mean, you could say the same about Elden Ring. You can run around and not jump in the hole and be like, oh, this is where it starts.
I'm gonna go talk to that guy on the horse
Yeah.
right away, and I'm
All
dead.
right, Queen.
We are the champions, and just skip all of it.
All right,
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
What is this?
But what I also did though, because at the end of Revenge of the Nerds, the movie, I watched that on YouTube,
Okay.
and they ring out "Of the World."
Yeah, dude.
My theory is that it was a remaster, but it could be Mandela.
All right.
All right, speed it up. Oh, you did. Here we go.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, see?
Wow. All right.
Oh, dude,
I
yeah.
went straight into Genesis. That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Hey, I did a redo of that song.
Did you?
That's all. I did a cover of it. Oh man, I just ruined my secret track from my first album. So first album when it comes out, to be continued. The last song, if you wait like a minute and a half,
Yeah.
like redo of That's All, because I figured that's the best way to like do it.
It's such a badass song.
That song's the shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I never played that for you.
No.
Okay,
You straight ripped off fucking Genesis?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Not ripped off.
I mean, inspired by.
Inspired by the same song they made. I just added.
I mean, if we're doing
beats.
inspired by songs, I stumbled upon this song on Spotify. This song was released in 1989, 3 years before Nirvana.
Did Nirvana?
Nirvana straight ripped off this song. Let me go to.
Is it Stairway to Heaven?
No, actually, here's a fun Stairway to Heaven story. So,
Are you doing the Wayne's World one?
yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so I recently watched Wayne's World again.
Whoa.
Because now it's streaming. Finally,
Excellent.
it's fucking
second
streaming.
one too?
1 and 2 are streaming now. After how many
Boners.
fucking years? So I have Wayne's World 1 and 2 on VHS and DVD.
Oldie.
So when they're in the guitar store
Yep.
and he's like, he picks up the white Fender, the Fender American, the Fender we all wanted in the 90s, the white Fender, cream white, American made, that one. Everyone knows it. If you're a guitar player, you know it. If you're not a
Yep.
guitar player, give it a fucking goog.
It will be mine. Oh,
But
yes.
yeah. I mean, I think we've all walked past that same model and said that same words based on this scene in this movie. But anyway.
For me, it was the Dean from Hell.
And
I got it.
He's got it.
Wayne's World. Okay, sorry. Party time. Excellent.
So rewatching it, he actually plays the first
The
three
first
riffs
notes.
from Stairway to Heaven. But if you watch it on VHS or DVD,
It's all
it's just
ping,
like
plong,
it sounds like a Guitar Hero when you fuck up.
When you fuck
but
up, yeah. Ping, plong, plong, plink. So I guess what it is that Paramount.
It had to have been licensing issue.
Yeah, it's a licensing
Is
issue.
that okay?
So all this time he was playing it correctly.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So I'm like,
So I bet you that like killed
I
Mike Myers
high?
every time like he'd watch the movie. He's
Right?
like, dude, I was playing it right, guys.
Yeah.
I just want everyone to know I
Yeah.
was playing it right.
he's like, I may or may not know how to play guitar, but I know that riff.
I know I did that riff, guys. I mean, I didn't do no plink plonk plink shit.
But as far as Nirvana ripping off other songs, okay, this song is called. Oh my God, where'd it go? Oh shit!
You're
No,
not
what
talking
happened
about.
to it?
You're not talking about the fucking David Bowie song, are you?
No.
Do
it's-
do 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 do.
Well, Bowie wrote that song.
Well, he did write that
Famous
song,
of
yeah.
The world.
Yeah.
No, is it this one? No. This
Sounds
one?
like it. Sounds like it.
No, fuck. Did I?
Dude, they totally ripped out.
No. As soon as you hear this song, maybe I deleted. I thought I saved it to my like songs because I stumbled upon it today.
Man, Adam, you're just killing some time on this podcast. All right.
Hang on.
I'm going to do it.
Original
All right. I'm
song.
going to start this episode.
Original riff.
You better do it. I'm going to start this episode. Don't make me start this episode, Adam.
Oh, it's the Killing Joke. I should have known. I'm like, the Joker wrote this song.
The Joker?
Yeah. The Killing Joke is the name of the band.
Oh, okay. Do you think they got it from the comic? Such a
Is
good.
it this
Did you ever
one?
read that one? Yeah, they changed the D's to Do's. Yeah.
Eat the drums, the riff. So that's from 1989. 3 years later, Nirvana has a
Dude,
hit
they
with-
just slow it down.
Yeah, that's a grunge show. Just slows down 80s songs. The song's called "The '80s" by The Killing Joke, but I heard that and I'm like, wait.
Hey, wait a second.
I'm like, I know this riff. That's Nirvana. They can't make fun of Nirvana. They're absolute gods. Say something. Say something. You get slapped.
I was not a fan.
Really?
At the time. Okay, I like Nevermind.
Okay.
I did like Nevermind. That was it.
You didn't like In Utero? When that album came out,
dude, Adam, I was okay. If it wasn't Nine Inch Nails, Primus, or Guar, I didn't give a flying fuck.
That's right. You weren't like a punk rock fan. Because
No.
like as soon
And
as
I
I'm like
yeah.
heard Territorial Pissings, I'm like, I fucking love this band. And then as I got older, I'm like, they're fucking good. They're so fucking good.
Now, as I got older, yes, I have acquired a taste for Nirvana.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But when I was, as a kid, no, I wasn't a fan.
It was also because like they were just so fucking popular. You heard the songs over and over again. But when you go back and listen to even like Nevermind or In Utero, the B-sides, man, that's where it's at.
B-sides,
dude.
man.
Yeah, like the stuff like they
Something
played a
in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that got a whole new thing because of fucking the Batman.
That's the only song for the whole damn soundtrack. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, remember when we watched the movie? It was the whole.
We got licensed for one song. And
We're just
gonna
gonna-
play the fuck
We're
out
gonna
of
beat
it.
that horse. Now, speaking of a dead horse, Powerless, In the Face of Death.
Oh yeah. So this episode is my favorite Venture Brothers.
This is a good episode.
is-
This has the best opening too.
Oh, it's the greatest opening where it's so it just opens with just a montage, and the montage is like a '90s dance song. I'm trying to think who sang it. I wrote it down.
Oh, it's in the book too.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's free love, free life, or
Yeah.
something. I forgot who sang it.
Trainspotting?
originally. Yeah, Trainspotting. It's a Trainspotting jam. Fucking A. But anyway, it's just a montage of how people are dealing with the boy's death. Like,
Yep.
see, little Jonas Venture. He's getting a new arm.
His new arm with a Billy.
Yep, same arm as Billy Quiz
Yep.
Boy.
Even
and then,
high five. He finally
Yeah,
got a high
dude,
five.
Yeah.
I was happy to see
They're like,
that.
fix that chicken wing.
Yep.
And then you got Orpheus just
grieving like
yeah,
a motherfucker.
because he genuinely thought like, hey, it's my fault the boys died.
Yep.
And then the worst part is
You know
what?
what? At that part where Triana reaches for him,
Yeah.
she looks like Girl Dean.
That's right.
I was like, man, she
toe-headed,
really looks like a
toe-headed
girl-
girl.
Girl, yeah.
That sounds like a grunge song. Toe-headed girl.
Toe-headed girl.
Yeah.
I like that. She's a toe-headed girl. Da-na-na.
Yeah. Or a Pixie song. It sounds like a
Yep.
Pixie
Toe-headed
song.
girl. Da-na-na-na. With a toenail haircut. Do-do-do-do.
She may or may not like goth music, but she dresses like it.
And she likes tangerines.
Hey, man, that's Flaming Lips, dude.
I know. That was the
Okay.
jam.
All right, that is.
Vaseline. That was the
He
jam.
doesn't use. Yeah.
Or
He
any
don't
of
use
these.
jelly.
Or
Yeah.
any of these.
God, such a great band.
But then, you got Brock looking for Rusty. And Rusty,
Yeah.
had a midlife crisis, basically.
It
and-
wasn't a midlife crisis. He went on like an eat, pray, love style adventure. He went and sat with shamans in like the Himalayas, and he went down the Amazon, just doing a bunch of drugs and
Raven.
raving it up. He's a pacifier. He's like,
Yeah.
this is my friend Sky. We're gonna have a love child.
We're gonna have a
Yeah.
child. I want to stay with my new family and their feel-good candy.
Doc, it's time to go back. He's like, no, I'm not done.
Screw the
finding
boys.
Myself. Yeah, screw the boys. So, serious question: have you ever had a as the Episcopalians might say, a come to Jesus moment, or like a, hey, I got to get my shit together, like an eat, pray, love, epiphany moment in life where you're like, hey, I got to
Yeah.
do something about this.
Yeah, I didn't go on a trip or nothing, but I had the moment while I was sitting down going, it's only going to go downhill from here, so I got to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours was a rock bottom moment.
Yeah, rock bottom.
That was mine too. Can't do heroin for the rest of your life. Better do something about
something
this.
else.
Yeah.
Mine was drinking.
Yeah.
I was drinking like a fish, dude.
Yeah.
And my only meal of the day was Chick-fil-A in the morning, the chicken biscuits. Other than that, I wasn't eating. It was just fucking Crown, Heineken, and weed.
Brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. And then I would wake up with the sharts. That was the first one. I was like,
Yeah.
Every morning?
It's
Come
the
on, man.
day when you shit blood. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Did
that-
I eat
that'll do
beets?
it.
No, because all I drank was fucking liquor.
I hate myself.
Yeah.
But now I want to love myself. And I
Yeah.
did. And then when I got all together, I got married.
Yeah.
Found my soulmate. And
Yeah, fucking
Happy.
hey, dude. He's a happy man. He's got
Yeah.
a family now.
I got my best buddy next to
Hell
me.
yeah, dude.
We're hanging out again.
We're watching the show that made us friends.
Yeah.
And now we're watching and reviewing and playing video games together. So
Yep.
nothing's really changed in the past 20 years.
No.
Except for now we're not doing hard drugs and drinking.
And
every day.
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Hard drinking,
Yeah.
hard drugging.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Don't take our word for it. Can we end? Okay, we're gonna end it like
Yeah.
that. All right. But,
the best come to like, get your shit together moment. I don't want to say his name, but you know who he is. Had a shotgun accident in the closet.
yeah.
But from that day, I remember that day because he was white, like fucking
White.
ghost white.
We just got home from work,
Yeah,
didn't we? Yeah, we
dude.
just got off work. That's right.
So fun story, dude. Had a loaded shotgun, but in his defense, it's an old Sears
It was an
shotgun,
old,
like fucking 1940s Sears catalog shotgun. No safeties back then. It was just
Nope.
like, hey, if you're gonna put a round in there, just be ready to use it. I think that was the MO in the 40s. But anyway,
Yep.
it tipped over, fell, went off, and I guess it went off close enough to his face that if it was like 6 inches closer, this man would not be with us
Yeah.
anymore.
And then, and like the whole thing, like he was just about to get married.
Right?
Like his life was going
Yeah.
fantastic, so there'd be no reason.
He
for
got,
him.
full custody of his son.
Yeah, he's just doing good, man. Just doing good.
But here's the thing, man. He always had the idea, like, hey, I want to start my own fucking company. And it was the year after, not even a year to the day, he started his own company, hired his best friend, and then sold the company. And now he's starting a new company. So I'm like, I don't know. When I was doing these notes, I'm like, I just thought about that guy. I'm like, wow. Like,
I'm actually gonna go see his shop one of these Sundays.
yeah.
You can totally come
every
with
time
me.
I see him, he's like, dude, just come by, man. 19th. All right, I mean, bleep that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
because I want to take the little dude because he loves
Yeah.
heavy machinery.
yeah, I just want to, like, I asked him, like, so you have, like, CNC setup? You got all this? He's like, dude, we're a straight up
Yeah, they're-
manufacturing, like, a metal
Yeah,
shop.
it's
dude.
a metal shop, dude.
I'm like, dude, I missed working for a metal shop. Let me use your millet, please. I just need to know if I still got my chops. I'll bring my apron and my mask.
aspirin.
Yeah.
So here's the summary of today's episode. Set the beer down. Brought to you by beer. So Rusty has a midlife crisis. Of course, the boys are dead. Everyone's dealing with it, like Adam said. JJ is the true Mac daddy with that hot ass mama.
Two of them.
Now-
of them.
Going to the part with no, I'll do that. I'll do that with the book later on. But yeah, JJ shows up. Rusty and JJ are basically brothers, as you can tell.
The funniest part, he's like, but Rusty, we're the Venture
Brothers.
And then the opening has them running together.
Running, yeah. We're the Venture Brothers. That's when you get the true JJ.
Yeah.
Not villain JJ.
Yeah,
Now you
really.
got
Good guy, JJ. His voice dropped an octave.
Yep.
He's a man now,
Man,
baby.
oh yeah, because he was just a newborn, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
So,
His testicles dropped like some week later.
so Rusty finds some freeloaders in his house.
Not really freeloaders.
I have a manufacturing ring.
Yeah.
I have a staff.
Well, your dad's dead.
Your dad's dead.
He died 20 years ago.
You mean I haven't had sex with a woman? Well, that sucks. Get out.
So when that hot
ain't
Mexican
no-
chick showed up, I thought it was gonna be like one of their partners, but no.
Nope.
She was there for JJ.
JJ's out. So yes, Orpheus he gets his mind blown,
Mm-hmm.
and Hank calls Rusty a crumb bum.
Yeah.
Go Team Venture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Spoiler alert: the boys are clones.
Have you seen this boy?
Oh, and Monarch. Did I say the Monarch escapes prison because he did that too?
Oh yeah, There's
Oh, that was a.
so
that's me.
this episode is just rich with references. Can
Oh,
we
the
get
Fly.
into them? Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like, well, I'm just gathering up your parts. We're gonna put you back in the machine, like the Jeff Goldblum
Like Jeff
movie.
Goldblum movie. The Surreal Life. They bring that up.
Oh yeah. So I thought maybe this was an actual event where a gorilla sexually assaults Vince Neil.
Neil?
Not a real thing.
Maybe that's why Vince Neil looks like that.
Because King Gorilla like, really gave him
Just
the what for.
Really gave it to him. I can't read my handwriting. I'm trying to look at here. I got The Fly.
There's a big reference for The Great Escape or
the-
Shawshank.
Or Shawshank, yep. Also, when he's talking to all those villains, the one he's talking to, Tigerific, that's Wolverine.
Oh my God, that's right. But he's
like, super nice and timid.
I can't do nothing without the
The
suit.
yeah.
Hey, so what about you, white noise?
Like, yep.
He's like, it's not gonna make any colored folks on this team, is there? He's like, you're not even a color. You're just
White?
black and white.
I used to be
static."
white.
Yeah.
King Gorilla.
The calendar man.
cal-
Can we schedule this for a Monday?
I'm feeling very Monday-ish.
Yeah. So when Rusty runs back into his brother in the beginning, he's like, well, what have you been doing? He's like, I went and got my PhD. I, too, am a Dr. Venture, because there was a piece of mail written to Dr. Venture. And he's like, why'd you open my mail? He's like, I'm Dr. Venture. I went and got my PhD.
Oh.
And then he's like, oh, did little Tweaky go get his PhD? Did you bitty get your diploma?
Well, I got a bunch of bitty business. And all
Yeah.
the bitty bills are stacking
Which
up.
is a huge callback to one of my favorite TV shows ever, Buck Rogers.
That's from Buck Rogers?
Tweaky? He called him Tweaky, and they kept saying
Tweaky.
bitty. That's what the
Oh, and he
little
says
robot
bitty
would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. Good catch, man.
Yeah. There was another good callback or reference.
What's Tarzapan?
Tarzapan.
That's what he says is in the cake when Phantom Limb brings the cake to King Gorilla.
Oh, I thought Tarzan was just the like the hard icing you put on the round cakes, but I could be wrong. I'm not.
I
a
thought that was
baker.
fondant.
Okay, we're just making up fucking words here. I don't know.
Fondant.
Tarzan, give it a goog. There's oh yeah, it's Tarzan. There's another reference. I don't know what it's from, but it was during the henchman meeting where he's like, "Hey, my name is I forgot what."
Hi,
24's
my name is what? My name is who?
What is 24's real name? He said it in the episode.
21's Gary.
Yeah,
and
is my name's Gary. I am a henchman skull something class. What was it? Skull. Oh my god. Skull class. Skull. Oh my god, I can't read my Skulligan class. So I was trying to Google what Skulligan class is from, and it seems to be only a Venture Brothers reference is what I could find on Wikipedia, Reddit. Do you know what that's from, Skulligan class? No, I thought maybe it would be in like an RPG, like
Or, yeah, some type of
Warhammer
video
or
game.
D&D, but not the case. But that's totally what I was thinking.
That's not the case. That's not the case.
Yeah, it's a ragtag group of misfits. Phantom Limb shows up and kind of quashes the plan, but
Yeah, because Phantom Limb wants to get all up in Dr. Girlfriend.
yeah, that baboon uterus.
Yep.
And then finally King Gorilla's like, go to her.
And then,
Do
of course,
this for love.
the fact that King Gorilla, the voice of Dr. Girlfriend, is
Yeah.
helping him to go get Dr. Girlfriend
Yeah.
back. I thought that was beautiful.
I do like I guess it's more foreshadowing, but it has a little I don't remember which sci-fi movie this is referencing, but the astral realm.
Oh,
With all the
something
heads.
something wicked this way comes. Dante's Inferno.
Okay. So that's the whole snow scene where
Yep.
he's just walking and then he's talking to
Dante's
this
Inferno.
magnificent-
It's from a
yeah.
Dante's Inferno painting, if I remember
Okay.
correctly.
Yeah, well, it's also foreshadowing for the movie, which I don't know if they had that in mind to recall that.
Call back to
all the
that,
way
yeah.
back to season 2, but they did, and it worked out perfectly.
Yep.
He's like, I was a Roman soldier. No, you weren't. You choked on a hot dog at a costume party.
Popsicle stick.
I thought it was hot dog, corn dog.
Then you got, of course, 21 and 24. 21 looks obviously like Kevin Smith.
Oh, yeah. And then,
And 24 looks like fucking Seinfeld.
and it's funny because they run into each other at a 12-step meeting for henchmen.
Henchmen.
It was like a henchman how to stop henching meeting.
Yeah.
And 24 has
It's
the
kind of
epiphany.
like Wreck-It Ralph before Wreck-It Ralph.
Right, yeah, dude. So did Wreck-It Ralph, reference to the Venture Brothers? This couldn't
Yep.
have been the first little,
Henchman.
rehab.
Rehab.
program.
Hinchhab.
Yeah, henchhab. That'll be a great show. Dr. Drew can start that show. But 24 is like, we don't need to be henchmen. We can hench for ourselves. We can become supervillains.
I will call myself the Viceroy.
Yeah.
And that's where we get an intro of, basically now, intro of characters. New JJ.
Yeah.
Clone Dean and Hank.
Yeah.
Swift, the boxer. Swifty.
Oh yeah, that's a funny story because he's like, I don't remember you, and he's like, I used to be beautiful, and he's still throwing shadow
I used to be
punches.
pretty, but now I
Yeah.
got a nose like this or something like that.
Definitely has the boxy flat nose.
We get, of course, 21 and 24 unmasked.
Yeah.
White noise. And then, of course, I put in parentheses, Viceroy.
Yeah.
Because he becomes the Viceroy
That's true.
much later on. Spoiler alert.
It's funny. He sort of calls him out for looking like Kevin Smith, and he's like, a chin strap beard is no
No excuse for a jawline.
Yeah.
Or, something.
But he definitely looked like Kevin Smith with the long duster, the high ponytail, the short high ponytail,
And that's kind of like every late 90s.
and neck beard.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
late 90s neckbeard
Yeah.
dressed like
Yeah.
Silent Bob. They did.
I mean, Silent Bob. I mean, that man to this day, Kevin Smith is still a fashion icon for us nerds. It's like, wait, I can wear oversized jackets and Vans all day and have long hair.
And put my hat backwards.
Yeah,
Done.
done.
I'm talking about
dude.
Star Wars.
Yeah, man. Like,
That's how I'm dressed right now.
yeah, yeah. This is exactly how you got the Kevin Smith haircut from like Clerks 1. Yeah,
Yep,
dude.
there you go.
With the ponytail. Yeah, dude.
All right, so there's not many Dean and Hank quotes,
All right.
but we do have a nice
milkshakes.
milkshakes. There you go.
I
Go
made your
Team
boys.
Burger. But we do have Hank and Dean deaths in this episode.
The greatest montage
Yes.
in
I
all of television
I
history.
do recall the next day after we both watched this episode, like how much we laughed about all the deaths.
Just the Batman
The
one.
Batman one's
yeah.
the best one. Or the running with scissors.
Yeah, just so
Or they have
stupid.
the arrows pointing at each other with the
yeah.
apple.
Yeah, or they just straight randomly get decapitated on their hover
On
bikes.
the hover bikes just out of nowhere, their heads just come off.
And the worst part is like Orpheus is still trying to like grasp the fact that they're clones, still carrying that guilt of I let your boys die. Meanwhile, Rusty and
Brock
fucking
is-
Brock are just giggling like this has been the 14th iteration.
So the callback, the part with the mustaches,
Yeah.
that callback is a Beatles joke.
Really?
To where when you're I guess when you're a Beatles fan and when Sergeant Pepper came out,
Yeah, and they all had mustaches.
they all mustaches
Yeah.
and beards like out of nowhere. So it's kinda
Or
like that.
even when they were doing, or after Sgt. Pepper, when they did like they wrote that album in a week, and they
Oh,
had
yeah.
that studio, they also had the mustaches.
the mustaches, yeah.
And then George just never let it go. Rock that sweet Hindi beard.
He's like, I'm with it.
He's like, you catch me smoking hash. Speaking of hash, man.
Hash Man? The Hash Man?
Yeah, the hash man.
Dan
the
Hash
tax
Man?
Yeah, Dan Hash Man, that guy. When's the last time you've ever seen hash? I feel like since we got medical marijuana here, I have yet to see hash.
Some dude at the dispensary said something about hash.
I mean, we can buy caviar, which is pretty much same as hash, where you just like brickify the keef, I guess, the crystals.
Man.
I don't know. I just remember smoking
Hashish.
hash. Yeah, dude.
Hashish.
That was the best. My hash pipe.
With
you
your
know, like
hash pipe
Weezer.
or two hot ass knives?
Yeah, that's
So-
I could never do that because it just makes you want to be like, that's just one step away
One
from,
step
like, a
closer
meth
to
addiction. Yeah.
Free basin. So, homie, bleep, bleep, bleep. But what he would do is he would get two really hot knives and we put it between it.
Yeah.
But he had a bottle of wine, but he broke the bottom. Just the bottom
That's
part.
genius.
And then we had it cold in the
Yeah.
freezer, so when we were doing our fucking free
Yeah.
basin fucking knife hits,
Yeah.
as we called them, we would just put our mouth over that and he would put it up to that and we just
That's crazy.
Fucking
That's
did the job,
smart.
man.
Yeah, better than the tweakers and
Yeah.
the hot knives
The
and
hot
the
knives and the-
glass tubes in their
Yep.
noses. I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, get high, man. I'm like, I want no part of this. Like, yeah, I'm done. Your band sucks anyway. Your drummer can't drum. Singer can't sing. Bass player can't bass.
Get
But
out of
you're
my
the
face.
Bass player. I'm out.
I'm out.
I thought we were gonna be rushed because you guys are all fucking rushed the fuck out of your brains. I thought we were gonna be awesome, but no, you guys
We're
don't
Primus.
practice.
What
Yeah,
the hell?
dude. You damn blue collar tweakers.
Damn blue collar tweakers.
They're not in blue collar guys. They don't
Damn.
fucking work.
No collar tweakers.
Yeah,
Wife beater tweakers. Werewolf Rusty.
that was good.
That was a good one. When they're trying to smoke in for the first time, they blow up. So Batman, though, yeah, that's a good one. Or the giant robot or the giant spider,
Oh, it just comes out of nowhere, out of the floor.
where they fall on the spikes. That was
Yeah.
a good one. That's why they have the mustaches. Or Gas, the silent killer.
The silent killer.
So
Gas leak.
from the book, biggest thing was the opening sequence was a nightmare for them because they were trying to get everything timed up from the animation to the music, and that was like their first time trying to do something like that. So that whole
I thought
part,
that would be easier than trying to like sync up voice acting.
apparently to them, it was like a very nightmarish part.
I mean,
But
it's
so
pretty
fucking-
fucking awesome.
It's good. Like I remember, I think that was the moment. I mean, I already knew I loved Venture Brothers, but when they did that opening scene, I was like, no, this whole series is gonna be special. To me.
Yeah.
To where me and my buddy are gonna
I mean,
do a
they
fucking
straight
podcast
reference-
about it near future.
They just referenced Trainspotting immediately.
Perfectly, yeah. Like, and just how they did it, and just like the art, like.
And then from
that's
there,
where I fell in love with. Like,
they jumped
fully
into the
fell in
new
love.
intro with Rusty
Yeah.
and JJ,
And JJ.
running. And I'm like, dude, so genius.
Yeah. They did it exactly 10 death scenes, even though it was 14.
I didn't even count them.
I didn't count them either.
Oh, the book counted it.
Yeah, and the book has the joke about the mustaches. That's where I got it from. And this was their first and best way to show, in the beginning, right away, 21 and 24's personality. Even though they're henchmen, they're already thinking about doing character development. So this episode was the best one to show their personality, so you can actually feel for the characters.
The season ender kind of touched on that a little bit. Like
A little bit how
they
they're
were
like
talking about like, oh, we need like better gear. We want this for the hive, and then trying to do their own thing. He's like, I'm gonna grow a ponytail, like
yeah.
just random shit. But yeah, actually now they're actually fleshed out characters, which
Yeah.
is cool, and it does pay off in a big bad way in like season 6 and 7 with the blue morpho. Hector, that guy's funny.
Hector, yeah.
Yeah, Hector. So the whole story is, Pa, can we keep him? So they're doing like a mission in the 70s with in obviously Mexico, and they're talking about
brown boy saved your life. Can we keep him, Pop?
keep him. Pa. I just love the music when they do the flashbacks. It's just
Doo-doo,
very Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah. Do you have a video game and or song for this episode?
As far as you want to do, we can do music first. As far as music, there's a song to sum up this episode. What do you got?
Because they're dead and clones, I chose Ghost Toast.
Ghost Host. Yeah, that's perfect. That's pretty much what Orpheus was doing, looking for their souls.
So yeah, any excuse throw in Buckethead because I love Buckethead, and this is off the Coding the Tomb of Banshee Bot album.
Okay.
But he made a newer pipe and calls it Ghost Host, and it's the same fucking album, but he just like kind of fixed some of the songs.
He turned up the bass and drums.
He turned up, yeah. He like remastered it basically because that album he had the mids up all the way.
Took a play from Metallica on the Injustice.
Yep. Turn up them mids.
Turn down
it's a
the
good
bass.
album though. Such good. That one is a special one in my heart. Decoding the Tomb.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about.
Oh, and Injustice
Yeah,
for All,
they're
man.
both classic albums.
Shreddies, man.
Yeah, dude.
What song do you got, good sir?
So I stumbled upon this band this week. They're called Cadaver or Cadavar. They're German.
Caviar?
I'm pretty sure it's Cadaver.
Cadaver caviars?
The song's called Come Back Life, but I'm going to play a clip of this song. I'll put a better clip in the audio version of this, but I'm going to play a little clip of this for you now. You tell me what year you think this album came out.
All right. It's like Uriah Heep sounding.
Uriah Heep, King Diamond almost.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath inspired.
So yeah, like early, I'm gonna say like between like 78 to like 83.
This album came out in 2016.
Go down them. That's good, dude.
So they're a German band, heavily influenced by clearly Uriah Heep, Black Sabbath.
Yeah, totally.
So
Nazareth.
Yeah, Nazareth. So they
Deep
definitely
Purple.
Yeah, or even like the Birds.
Or,
You haven't
yeah.
heard the way the dude sings, but it's definitely like very late 60s, 70s, 80s, like inspired, like what we would classify as doom rock
metal.
now or
Yeah.
doom metal. But yeah, it's just like I clearly thought they were a 70s band, and I'm like, look, even the album cover
Does it look
threw
all?
me off. They look like 70s musicians.
Oh, that's fucking awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
so they totally did this like old timey photo, but then you look at
That
them
totally
now
looks like
in
a
regular clothes.
Fleetwood
they're like,
Mac fucking cover and shit.
right? But you look at them now, it's like, yeah, their faces and hair and beards are the same, but they're wearing like modern clothes. I'm like, are these guys time travelers? Or are
travelers.
they like? But no, like I can't wait till they come to the States and put on a show because we're gonna fucking go. There's gonna be so many hippies and old metalheads. It's gonna be the best.
Come on,
Yeah.
Cadaver Caviar.
Cadaver Caviar, Cadaver, the German.
Brought to you
doom
by
rock
Cadbury
band.
Eggs.
Hell yeah, Cadbury eggs are the worst.
So video games. Did you get a video game for this one?
A game to sync up with this episode. Let's ghosts and there's a jailbreak. There's what else happens? Clones. Death montage.
Death montage. Yeah.
It just reminds me of something grim, and the grimmest game I know in existence It's Fester's Quest. It's so fucking hard.
It is hard.
It's ridiculous. It's Elden Ring, just from 1980s.
But when you go underground, that song's the shit.
Oh yeah, dude. That,
Doom.
yeah.
Doo-doo. Doom. Doo-doo.
And then it just drops and yeah. Do you like prog rock? Do you like Addams Family? Check this out.
Hey, so totally off subject here. Like we ever do that on podcasts? I'm super excited about the Game On Expo since we're talking about video game music. So me and this guy, we're gonna fucking see the motherfuckers who like did the music for basically rare games.
Yeah.
So we're talking
David Wise,
like Captain fucking Donkey Kong Country,
Yeah.
GoldenEye. Man,
Diddy Kong.
dude, I hope they
Racing.
play the pause music in GoldenEye. That song's the shit. Do you know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah, dude. That song. It's ingrained in all of our.
Dude, I'm gonna like okay.
It's like the echoey drums with the old yeah, and then you got the old like 007 riff that drops out of nowhere.
Boom, 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 boom. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song's the shit. Now, okay.
Are they gonna do it live? Or
Yes, they gotta do it live. Now,
like
okay.
a full band?
I don't know what's gonna happen, but here's the thing. You see me at concerts.
Yeah.
When I get excited,
You're gonna
I get
push somebody. You're
I'm
gonna push children.
I'll probably gonna push you because you're the only person I know.
Okay.
Or whoever's in front of me. But
So wait, we're gonna be the two old dudes like we saw at Game On. You remember the two drunk guys?
yeah.
They're like, one dude was like, looked like an old metalhead with the beard. He's like grabbing his friend. I'm like,
Like,
that's gonna be us. Like
Oh, when we were watching the hologram kid
guy, yeah.
who kind of looked like Tom Holland.
Tom Hologram.
Tom Hologram.
Yeah. Go check him out.
But yeah,
The
I'm
guy-
gonna be the
guy
one
ripped.
getting super excited. I'm gonna be doing the fucking point down
Yeah,
because
the
I'm like,
Amron,
this is
yeah,
the shit.
yeah.
This is the shit. I'm probably gonna cry because this is like
And then I'm
music
gonna
that's-
laugh at you and call
Go
you
ahead.
a bitch.
this is gonna be an emotional moment for me.
And just let it out, man.
If he
We're-
plays, if
hey,
they
you know what cons are for? It's a safe place for us nerds
To
so
cry.
If you, yeah, so if you
especially
want-
when they play Aquatic Ambience live, like what the fuck, dude?
yeah.
If I hear that song live, I'm gonna be like,
So
Poop my pants.
so it's all right. Last year's Comic Con when I missed drinks with Chekhov, and then I cried about it to my girlfriend the whole night. She's like, "Why you crying, little bitch?" I'm like, "Cause we missed drinks with Chekhov, babe. We missed drinks with Chekhov.
I could have drank with Chekhov. You could have checked me off.
I want to drink vodka with Mr. Chekhov." Like, he's 80. He's probably not gonna drink vodka. But I'm like, you don't know.
You don't know.
You weren't there either.
He could have checked me off. I would have checked him off.
I checked myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jurassic Park and
Jurassic Park and Chekhov.
you know the angry Chekhov. Yeah.
Yeah. Angry Chekhov.
I just got cut
All right.
it out.
So the game I picked is Pal World because I'm making any excuse to play that fucking game. We're
Okay.
not going to get into the politics of the game.
There is no politics of the game.
There's-
The game's
there's a
just
shit-
awesome.
game's
It's just
awesome.
crafting.
But-
But if you're gonna compare it to Pokemon, you're a punk bitch.
Yeah. Or any other game that they like do it from. But that's all right. No. the
Wait,
game,
there's other games that they're saying they're ripping off of.
oh, dude, all over the place. Breath of the Wild, Ark,
just
Ark Survival.
okay. Arc, I
there's-
can see Arc.
There's a bunch, dude. But I mean, if we're gonna say, hey, a video game stole from another video game, I mean,
Yeah,
we
but,
can
like-
go all the way back. We can
so
go all the way
Ark
back.
Survival wasn't. I mean, yeah, it's a sandbox survival game. Yeah, there's a lot of crafting involved.
But it's not
You
the
can't
same.
carry a fox and use him as a flamethrower. You-
Yeah, or you can't tell that fox to fucking rekindle some shit, so you make some ignuts, or however you pronounce
you can
that.
make bullets. This fox makes bullets.
But no, that's not the game. I was just kidding. I just want to throw that in because I fucking love that game.
The game is amazing. I mean, the game's been out. I mean, when
I'm
this
surprised
drops,
we're still
it'll be
doing
out
this
for 2
podcast right
weeks.
now.
Yeah,
We should have like sped up the process. We're way
We've
over.
been playing an hour plus a night.
Yeah.
Since the game came out. The first night I think we put in 3 hours. I think last night was the 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, yeah. It's a good game, and we're playing together. We're having
Yeah,
fun.
we're gonna wrap this up, fire up the Xboxes, and get into it.
Play until like midnight. All right, so but just kidding with the picking this game. So it's clones.
Okay.
They die a lot.
Okay.
I picked Lemmings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
When was the last time you played Lemmings?
Not since.
Well, how come they never redid Lemmings? You know what? I think they did redo Lemmings, but it was a phone game. I was like,
it seems like, especially with those type games, like,
it's a
it'd
tappy,
be, yeah,
tappy phone game.
that or like a free to play on Steam.
Yeah. But yeah, I went with Lemmings. Now, do you have a favorite quote overall through this episode?
My dad created a learning bed for me, and that's why I didn't lose my virginity until I was 24. That's pretty good. Or the slug clones. There's so
Slug clones.
I mean, I quote this episode so much. There's just so much funny shit in this
There's
episode.
good ones. Dean with rusty hair. Hank, he's toe-headed.
If you have a clumsy child, I'm pretty sure this is from a fortune cookie. If you have a clumsy child, you make the child wear a helmet. If you have a death-prone child, you have backup clones.
But don't take my word for it. Let's play Pal World.
Let's do it.
Dad fights. Dad fights. Dad